Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are playing with Bad Habit Beauty, and this is their Pretty Poison palette. So I actually filmed about a week and a half ago with their Luna palette, which was the first time that I ever tried Bad Habit Beauty, but this comes out tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, November 14th, and it comes out, I think it comes out Thursday, November 15th. And so you're gonna see me try Bad Habit Beauty, the Luna palette, soon, like in the next week I think, but I really wanted to like film and get this done so that you guys could check out this palette. I don't know if it's gonna sell out, but check it out. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And the Luna palette is like purples and neutrals, and I did a very purple look, so today we're gonna do a pink look. I already have my base done, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, but I want to recreate this look from, oh my gosh, look at that. It's from the Bad Habit Beauty like campaign, and oh my gosh, let me like zoom in on this so you guys can see it. I screenshotted it from the video. It is like this blown out smoky pink look, and I think based on the palette, I believe the colors that they used are this one here, this one here, a lot of those three, but we're going to dive into some of the transition shades as well. It's still a very, wait, let me see when it launches. Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is November 15th. So I don't know if I'm going to get this up by tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get it up as soon as I can. I'll swatch these, the ones we're going to be using, and I have a picture of the palette on my Instagram, and if you guys want to see that, like look how amazing those are. You guys can go check out my Instagram. But look here. Oh my goodness. They definitely use a lot of these three shades when creating the look. And that like pretty vibrant purple. I mean, these shadows are so pink. They definitely use that one too. So pigmented, so beautiful, and I cannot wait to test out this palette. It literally came in the mail last night. I was so excited about it to get a first look at it and be able to review it for you guys like right when it's gonna come out. It's very exciting. I don't usually get like a sneak peek look at everything, but thank you to Bad Habit Beauty for sending this my way. All opinions, all thoughts are my own. They are not sponsoring this video. This video is not sponsored. In fact, Bad Habit Beauty, when they asked if they could send this to me and the Luna palette, they basically said like, we want 100,000% honest feedback, only honest feedback. We don't expect you to give us a positive review because we're sending you the palette. They like said that like 100 times. So I'm really excited about that, and I just think that it's a really great way for them to look at this, and my loyalty is with you guys always. So we're gonna test this out, see how it works. You guys are gonna see how it works on my eyes, and we're going to be honest about it, and that's what they want, and that's why I loved it and why I said go ahead and send it over, because I know that if I didn't like it, they would be like, okay, that's really good feedback. Thank you for letting us know. So yeah, honest review, not being paid, not sponsored, nothing like that. They did just send me this palette to test out. So let's zoom in and get started on the eyes. Okay, we are zoomed in, ready to go. I'm just going to tie my hair back so that I don't have to like mess with it getting in my face, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I've got all my clean eye brushes here. And I have my palette. So pretty, so pretty. And the first thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna just keep this photo up. This guy right here, my AOA Studio E128. I'll just go into Pierced Heart first, and let's just see what that pigment is like. Okay, really good. And this is like very winged out, so I'm just gonna kind of bring that out as well. Wow, I love this color. Oh my gosh, this is like such a great pinky nude transition color. I'm just gonna kind of like smoke it out the edge because this look is really gonna come out far, and then bring it all the way in. A lot of layering, a lot of depth, a lot of dimension. These shadows are really pigmented, and they're also really soft, so you do get some kick up in the pan. So to not get fallout, you want to really tap off the excess. Then I'm going to go into Nightshade, which is that purple, same brush. That was like 2 taps in there. And just going back through that transition and doing the same thing, smoking it out. We're just going to be layering, and then after this we're going to go into the pinks. which I'm very excited about. Morphe, what is it? M514. And I'm going to go into Lovesick, which is that bright, like, pink red. Because this really is like a pink red look. And I'm going to kind of load up my brush, but tap off the excess. And then start placing that. You know what? I think we want to go with a heavier hand in the crease. Yeah, so I'm going to take, this is an AOA Studio E128. Wasn't this an E128? No, that was an E126, that first one. This is the E128. I'm going to go back into that pink shade. This has a sheen to it, so it's not matte, but, oh my God, yes. And, yeah, it's not matte, but it's like, just a little shimmery, and it's not like super shimmery. So this they bring all the way to the inner corner, and it's like it like hugs the inner corner. So I'm taking it all the way in, and I'm just going to be placing and blending and building. So I'll probably fast forward this for you guys so that you guys don't have to, you know, watch all of it because I'm just gonna be working on this for a little while. This is also one of those looks that's going to look like shit until the very end. So just wait. Just bear with me. Okay, now we're going to go into Jealousy with that Morphe M514 brush. And this is like a darker red pink. And we're going to put this in the crease. I'm going to see how dark this is. I think this is what they use, but they might have mixed it with a deeper purple brown. I just want to see like how, it's pretty dark. These are all shimmer, everything we're using, you guys, besides those first transition shades, are shimmer shades, but they're working out pretty well. I think I am gonna go into, no, let's keep working with this one for a little longer. And put this, so I'm kind of like bringing it on the lid a little as I work into the crease because we want it lower in the crease to darken it up. Add more of that like pink dimension. And you want to use a small brush that you have a lot of control with. And I am going to bring this in that outer third too. Now I'm going to take Intoxicated, which is the bright purple. I was just swatching them on my hand just to like see the middle one's Infatuated. I'm going to take that on a fluffy blending brush, and it's like an E129. So it's not like a packing brush. Look at that pigment. But it's like, it's going to lay down a good amount of pigment. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this in the center of the lid. We're going to kind of layer a few things. So I'm going to put Intoxicated all over the lid, but like blending it out as I go. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous eyeshadows. I'm so impressed that they're not getting muddy. They're working together really, really, really well. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M514, and I'm going to take a little tiny bit of Antidote right here, that darker purple, and I'm just going to use this to carve out the crease just a little more and add just a little more darkness and dimension. So just a little, not too much, guys. You could also use a smaller brush. we're bringing this kind of to that inner corner, but just like feathering it through so it's not like super dark in the inner corner. We're really just adding some depth to the crease. Kind of like a cut crease, but also not. And I am going to kind of wing it out and connect it to that lower, or not lower lash line, the upper part of the lash line. Our clean blending, and just kind of go over those edges again. I've been doing this like periodically. While we finish up the lid, I'm going to take a little of my Coty Airspun powder and my sponge, and I'm going to take quite a bit of that. I'm going to press this against my lower lash line and just out to the side to clean up that edge, okay? I'm actually just going to put a little bit more under my lash line just to catch any fallout, which I probably should have done at the beginning, but that's okay. Just good enough. Okay. So we're going to take that Femme Fatale color, this one right here, which is what she's wearing on her lid, and we're going to take that with our finger. It's really soft, so we're going to see how it works with a finger. We may use a brush. It's really, really soft, you guys, like it's kind of coming apart. And this is going all over the lid. Not all over the lid, sorry. It's going like, well, yeah, it is. No, it's going all over the lid. Oh my gosh. That completely makes the look. Do you guys see that right now? That completely makes this look. Wow. I feel like I just transformed into her. That, what was left on our brush from that pink, and we're going to work on that like pinky red color called Lovesick. We're going to work on just adding a little bit more of that, a little higher above the crease, and just making it like even more pinky and smoky. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? How pretty is that right now? I'm going to sweep this bake away. You can see that it cleaned up our edge a little over there. I'm going to take a MAC 217 and Lovesick, the pink red, bright pink color we've been using, and this is going, I'm going to start smoking this out. The bottom lash line comes down really, really, really low and smoky. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to do something that I don't usually do, but I feel like we have to do it with this look. I want to clean up the edges, and I want to put on my concealer again because I should have done the eyes first. I should have. So I'm going to start because the inner corner just has too much of that pink fallout on it. So I'm going to take that off and remove my concealer and kind of clean up that edge while I'm at it. It's okay if we mess up that lower lash line a little. We're gonna go back in. That is truly light years better. Don't you guys agree? I'm just gonna set it with a little bit of powder. I'm not gonna bake. I'm just gonna take a little bit and just press it in. Okay, and then going back into Lovesick, just working on the lower lash line. You guys already know what we did. Just kind of smoking it out and blending it back, but just blending it slightly and just keeping that like wing. And I'm gonna take the brush, we use the darker color on, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Jealousy, that red. I wiped off that darker color first. It's just the pigment's kind of stained on it. Gonna take Jealousy, the darker red, and just focus this in the outer third and blend it back a little. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take that small smudger brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Lovesick on the tip of that brush, and I'm gonna spritz it. There's a little bit of this that is like in the middle of the eye, like a little brighter. Do you guys see that? How much brighter that gets when you wet it? So I'm going to take that to the inner corner and then to like the outer third. Ooh, do you see how that just like brightened that up a little bit? That's so perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. These shadows perform so well, wet or dry. It's like amazing. And then I'm gonna wipe this off a little and go back into that Femme Fatale, that purple color. Tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna spritz it again. And we're just going to blend this into that pink color from when we did our concealer. I just want to bring a little bit more of that back. So just blend the two together. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just blend those together. Wow, what do you guys think? Did we do it? Did we nail it? I feel like it looks pretty good. There's no like wing liner, but she does have some black in her tight line and waterline. I'm gonna put that in there, which I really think we need. If you're not gonna have like wing liner with this, you need something in your tight line and waterline. I feel like that just like helps it so much, brings it together. I told you guys, you gotta bear with me till the end, but I feel like we crushed it. I'm gonna curl my lashes, then I'm gonna add some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, don't panic. Okay, we got it. Okay guys, so here is the look with some mascara. I hope that you can see like how bright and vibrant and amazing these shadows are. They are literally stunning. Like, I am obsessed with this palette. I think it's so freaking gorgeous. We really like dove into it. You can see like how much we used, you know, we didn't use like a lot of like these colors, but we really dove into like the color story of this palette, and I'm very proud of us, and I feel like it turned out really freaking cool, and I can't wait to get a better camera, hopefully for Christmas, so that I can like show you guys really the vibrancy of this, because I feel like you can't quite see it. Let's zoom out and we'll finish up the rest of the face. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so we took off our concealer and like did all that again. So I'm gonna add, I had bronzer on, but I'm gonna add a little more of that just to like warm up the face, because we put on more concealer and powder. And I'm just using my Marc Jacobs like Tantastic bronzer. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into my NARS Tryst palette, which you guys are gonna see a review on very soon. And I'm gonna take a combo of this shade here and this shade. And you guys, these have a lot of pigment, so just going to, oh yes. I'm obsessed with this palette, so I'm kind of spoiling the review for you guys, but it seriously is gorgeous. Kind of can't get over it. I'm kind of gonna like blend that up towards the eye more than I normally do. Take a little bit of this shade here and kind of like feather it up towards the eye to just like tie it all together. Yeah, I never like do blush like that or up that high, but it like looks pretty blended into like the eye look. And then I'm gonna take the same palette and I'm gonna take the Friction highlight, which I love and is amazing. Do you guys see that? Yes. We're just gonna load this up because this look needs some glow. Yes? Do we all agree? I think so. Okay. I do not know what lip we should pair with this. I feel like we should do something a little bit more nude. Okay, so she is wearing this like, look at these lips, like this juicy, like reddish coral. So I'm gonna take my Kokie Cosmetics Warm Nude and I'm gonna line with these, with this. And barely fill in, just the edges. This YSL shade, no I'm not, yes I am. I'm gonna take this YSL shade in the Rouge Volupte and 13. Bear with me, bear with me. And I'm going to just kind of spread that out a little. Then I'm going to take my Givenchy Gold Brown and I'm going to layer that over top. And then we're close. It needs a little more pink, so I'm going to add the Rouge Volupte 27. And I'm just going to dot that. I feel like this is as close as I'm going to get, you guys. I don't know what she's wearing. I don't know the exact shade, but I feel like this is pretty good. So let me just pull it up. Yeah, I feel like we got pretty close. You could add a gloss if you wanted to. But overall, you guys, I love this palette. I think it's gorgeous. It is available. It was available November 15th, Thursday. I don't know if this is going to be able to go up tomorrow. I have to see if I can get it all done. Oh, we need a little spritzaroo, don't we? Flower Beauty Matte Setting Spray. Oh, goodness. Okay, this seriously feels so good and smells so good that every time I do it, I like can't stop. Like I can't stop spraying it. It's a disease. This is the finished look, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Check out Pretty Poison by Bad Habit Beauty. Highly recommend this palette if you like the pinks, the purples, and you want a palette with this color story. So affordable. It's under $20. I think you're gonna really love it. Yay! So pretty. I love it. Have a great day, you guys. I love you all, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah!